I'm currently down here in my utility room because I'm trying to fix whatever error code is happening on my furnace, and I want to show you all what I'm doing. So I have a York furnace, and it's a really efficient natural gas furnace, and this is where it heats up the air. So the fuel ignites these chambers right here, and then there's like a little stick. I've already detached it right here, and it actually sticks up into the flame, and then it ignites. It warms the air, and then it moves through the machine and into the house, and then harmful gases are exhausted out of it. And man, this little stick goes into a hole back in there, and it's like you can barely get your hand in there. And I'm wondering, like, when the people installed it, were they laughing? Because, like, how, like, this is the hardest machine to work on. And I don't know, maybe it's like a job security thing where they want you to call them to get the service, but like everybody charges so much money that I have to do some stuff on my own sometimes. So what I'm going to do is, this thing gets charred and it gets like carbon built up on it, which can stop the flame or the ignition process. So I'm going to take a dollar bill and I'm going to sand it off. And I did this last year and it worked really well. I didn't have to replace this rod. So I'm going to try it again and see what happens. It's kind of hard to hold the camera and do this. Maybe I should get like a tripod. That would make a lot of sense. I feel like that might be good enough. But it feels smooth. I'll try to do it a little more. All right. Let's see if it works. Whew. Right, now there's a screw that I have to put back in there. This is the really hard part. There's like no space to do anything. Shoot. All right, so right here where I'm shining this light, that's the sensor. So the oil comes through this pipe, or not the oil, the natural gas, and it comes up through here into these burner chambers where the fuel is ignited by this switch right here. Oops, right there. So that's what I put back in using a 1/4 inch, right here, a 1/4 inch hex nut wrench. but like it's really hard for your hand to fit into this little slot for 2 hands. I think one time when I had a HVAC tech come and do this, he took this pipe off, and I'm not trying to do that because I'm not trying to mess with the natural gas. So let's see if this thing will work. Where's the switch? All right, I switched it on. It's going. Uh-oh, it's turning orange. That's a good sign. These last 2 chambers are not. Come on. There it is. It just ignited. I hope it stays this way. So that's what it looks like burning, but it hasn't kicked on completely. And this slow amber light down here means that it's calling for steady heat the way that it should. So I think it's fixed. Hallelujah. So this year I've decided that I want to grow my hair out. And the reason I want to grow it out is because I wear it up all the time. And forgive my toothpaste stains. I'm not perfect, but anyways, I want to wear my hair down, and I usually just wear it up all the time, and I always wear it in a ponytail with one of those like elastic bands. And when you wear those elastic bands, a lot of times it'll break your hair off. Like, I have very fine texture of hair, and so in order for me to wear it down, I feel like it needs to be really long. And so that is why I want to grow my hair out. So right now, this is what we're starting with. And I probably should have showed you like when it was shorter. It's kind of fairly long right now. And I just kind of leave it straight. So this is the length of it now. But you can see like it's really fine. And I'm hoping to get it a lot longer than this. Like, because I would like to wear it down and just have like a difference. But this is what I've been doing. I actually have, I don't know if you can like see kind of close. I have some new growth here. I have some gray hairs too. But I follow this Instagrammer, and her name is Heather Cara, I think that's her name. And she has like a routine, and so I went and got the things that she got, because if you look at her hair journey, it's incredible. Like, her hair used to be like, she was balding in places. I'm not balding, and now her hair is like down to her butt, and it is so thick and it's so gorgeous. And I was like, okay, if she can do it, I can do it. So one of the things she's been using is this Growing Season Berber oil. It's like a botanical hair treatment, and it has a bunch of natural herbs. And I've been using it, and I feel like my hair's probably grown like a 1/2 of an inch in a month, which is pretty good. So I wanted to share how I use the oil. I just literally take it, and I've been doing this most nights. I just came off of like a Christmas vacation, so I could like be a little bit more focused, but I just literally just like apply it in my scalp and just kind of massage it around, and just try to get it everywhere. And what I noticed in her videos is like, she was really focusing on oiling and treating the scalp and the hair on a regular basis, like building a routine for your hair. I would love to wash my hair every day, but right now, unless I start working out every day, I just don't think that that's gonna be a thing I do. So oiling the scalp really well, and then like oiling the hair itself. So really getting the ends of the hair. And maybe this year I'll find somebody to actually cut my hair, because I've been the one that I cut my hair. Maybe one day I'll show you how I do that. But just getting your scalp massage, stimulating the blood flow to the brain, to the scalp, to the hair follicles. And yeah, it feels really nice. It's kind of like a massage, you know? And then just like working the oil throughout the hair. And I don't know if this is something she does, but I have found that it's worked really well for me. Here, I'm going to put a little bit more oil on my ends. I do this like, because one day it's going to be that long. So really oiling the hair up. My hair is actually feeling kind of dry, so I'm going to add even more oil, which I know for some people, they don't want to have oily hair. I want to put the oil in my hair because, you know, I have natural hair right now. It's blown out, and I really want the oil to travel from the root to the ends. So I just really get it in there. And then once I feel like I've really oiled it well, I just brush it because it feels good. And it feels like extra stimulation. So I just have like just a regular brush. Has like those little tips. I'll have to share with you my wash routine and products that I've been using that I really like, but I just brush my hair. I don't have like amount of strokes that I like to brush. I just, you know, just brush it. When I do this, it feels really good. It feels like it's like stimulating my scalp, and I feel like it's helping to soften the hair and bring some of the oil that were on the on my scalp to the ends. All right, now when I have it all brushed out, I take it and I put a claw in it. So my goal this year is to not use any elastics, but I want to use like these things because they don't damage your hair as bad. So I just go ahead and brush it some more, brush all the hair up onto the top of my head. Feels good. And I go ahead and I don't do this tightly. I put it into like a twist on the top of my head because I'm actually going to sleep with it like this. I'm going to put a bonnet on. Put this claw on it. And those ends that stick out back there, I'm going to just take them and flip them around and tuck them into the claw clip. So now I have this like poof on the top of my head, and I will put on a bonnet and go to sleep. So I'm gonna keep doing this. I bought this hair massaging tool that has like these little fingers. It's electronic and it just moves, so I won't have to actually do the massaging myself. I also got these things. They're like a gua sha for your hair. So they're like these little combs, and I think I might actually try those out after I clean them. They're wooden, and you know, you just kind of focus on certain meridians and points on your scalp to foster hair growth. I got 2 of them. This one kind of looks like a little animal. It's kind of cute. It's got like a little tail and an eye. And yeah, so I will share with you how it turns out. And hopefully some of these things that I'm doing may be helpful to you too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.